Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video we will be hacking the blue room of the TryHackMe's site. Please make sure to watch the video until the end, it is very good. Now, before you deploy the machine, please make sure you are connected to the site via OpenVPN, or else you will not be able to hack this. Now we are connected, so we deploy this machine. The first thing we will do is scanning the machine with Nmap. To do a scan we need to pass in the following command. Nmap, A, which stands for aggressive scan, T4, which controls the speed of scan. 5 is fastest and 1 is slowest. PN. All machines on TryHackMe block ping probes, so we use PN. OK, the machine IP has been generated and we copy it to our terminal. The Nmap scan has arrived. As you can see, there are certain services running. So there are basically 3 services running. And this is the answer for the first question. Now, as the scan says, the machine is a Windows 7 machine. A popular exploit is there for Windows 7. It is the MS17010 exploit. To run this exploit we will have to run Metasploit. The command for Metasploit is msf console. It will take a few seconds to load. OK. Now it has loaded. Now the first thing we will do is to search for our exploit. The command to do so is the search command. Type search and then the exploit name. That is MS17_010. It will show us a few options. Type in the use command to use an exploit. We want to use the second one. OK. Now we have to set some options. To do that, use the show options command. The first thing we need to set is the ROS, which is our target's IP address. Set it using the set command. Now we also need to change our local host to our tunnel 0 IP address. This address is shown in the top of the room in the green box. Now we have to set the payload to Windows/x64/shell and reverse TCP, which is, as the name suggests, is a reverse shell and will make a connection to our device from the target device. Now to run the command we need to use the run command. We could also use the exploit command if you wanted to look cool in front of yourself. Now it will take some time and then get us a terminal shell. Now we have the shell, and now we will check our privilege level. By using the who am I command. We are currently anti-authority system, which is the highest privilege in Windows systems. But we can't really do anything with the shell. We cannot dump the hashes of the users. We will need a meter-preter shell for this. So you have to background this shell. To do this, hit Ctrl and Z. Now in the Metasploit console, search shell to meter-preter. Use the post exploit. In this also we have to set some options. What we need to set is the session. You can do it by using the set session command. The session number is 1. Now run the post module by the exploit or run command. It will give us a meter-preter shell. Wait for some time. OK, the post module has completed and the meter-preter shell is in the second session. We use the session by the session2 command. The first thing we will do is to check which process are we running at. This is done using the getPID command. We are currently at the process with 3068 process ID. Now run the ps command to list all current processes. Now what we need to do is to migrate to process ID, which has authority system access and which is in the system32 folder. We can choose the ID 2680. To migrate to this process we need to use the migrate command. Migrate using migrate 2680 command. Once the migration is successful, dump the hashes using the hash dump command. It will be in hash format. Copy all this and open a new tab. Now in the new tab create or open a file to paste the hashes into. Now that we have all the hashes, decrypt the hashes using John the Ripper. It is a great brute forcing tool for hashes. Now we need the password file and a word list file which has passwords. Normally most passwords can be decrypted using the rocku.txt file. It shouldn't take much time to decrypt. Now we have the password with us, and this is the answer to a question in TryHackMe. Now the last thing we need to do is look for all the flags in the system for the last task. Now search for the flag.txt file. Using the search command. There are 3 flags in the system. The locations have been specified from the search results. Now we need to go to the terminal shell to access these files. To read the contents of a file, use the more command. Take a look how it goes.
Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers, hitting the